Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hermitcraft server. Back today with another episode. I'm feeling fantastic today. I gotta be honest, last episode, towards the end of it, I felt pretty drained for some reason. I did record that episode over the course of a few days. And I hate when that happens. I hate it. Like when I can only sit down for like 30 minutes, record a little bit, and then I have to go and do something else. I like to play my Minecraft in one sitting. And being back at work, I have to learn again how to switch it up and record in different stages. But anyway, enough rambling about that. I hope everybody is doing fantastic today. We will continue. I'm just coming back to our MOBA project. Princess Mona Lisa? No. Mona Lisa, the painting from Leonardo da Escal. I'm just coming back to it, and I brought some stuff that I think will work. Truth to be told, I haven't seen your comments yet. I haven't even released the video from last episode yet, but I've got some ideas, and I'm absolutely certain that these ideas will be in the comment field. And I can't believe that I couldn't think about this the other day. I show you, okay? First of all, I've disabled my texture pack at the moment. Water now looks disgusting and blue again. Let's see. There's a water pond up here. Oh, there's water. Yeah. Ooh. Whew. I don't like that watercolor at all in Minecraft. It looks too cartoonish for the rest of the game. But I wanted to see if there is a possibility with vanilla texture to use this nether brick. Because if we can, there are so many things that we can do. So I played around with it a little bit. I played around a little bit with the wall design after I finished the recording last time. And I think I'll still see what you guys say, but I think this here is a winner. I raised the brown thing we did, and I started to include some sand that's kind of I don't know, it pulled up on the side. Then I went and brought some black stained clay, and I just want to see how that looks. That's not the big thing though, guys. That is not the huge thing that I want to try out today. Let's just do this. Boop. That's all my hardened clay. I'm going to regret that because I need a lot of hardened clay. Don't need this colored garbage. Yeah, baby, we can definitely mix these two. Okay, let's just try a little bit here. And, ooh, maybe down here. This is what I was working on when I ran out of material. We want to create something that doesn't look block spammy, but that looks interesting. And using clay, it's very easy, I find, to run into block spam, to overdo it. But these colors work for this setting. They do work. Can we put some in the ground? Yes, this is the block I was missing. Black stained clay. Maybe we could even use the gray stained clay. It's very, very similar as well. Ah, that looks fantastic. I like that. Okay. All right. Stop this now. Show me the big plan, Mr. Cal. Mr. Iscal. I shall. Hold on. We need to fill this. Played around a lot with the depth of this wall as well. So trying to bring it out. There's really no reason why not to make it go in different layers. We want to make sure that it's functional. Yes, but I'm blocking that fire there, I realize. But we can make it have a depth as well. Maybe a little bit more there. I'm not sure about these fires. I think I do want the fires somehow, but I think I want to implement them last and not be like not placing blocks because of it messing with the fire. Is that good? Yeah, baby. Okay, let's punch you away as well. Get a little bit of depth. Fantastic. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We got that coal thing we added last time. I've been playing around with nether brick. I'm still not sure. Maybe we use it. It's not too bad. I need to go over here to get what I have collected. But I don't know about the stone, about the rocks. As I did the last episode, I was in love with the gray, adding the gray. Hold on, I have a chest for hellish. But now, like, we already have a big contrast color, and that is sand, the red sand. And with red sand, we can create another block that I've been starting to use a little bit, which gives us the stairs and slabs. Also, I'm sure that this will be in the comments. We can create these, which have like a little wither head. Let's place them actually. Boop. It's like a wither. And we can do these ones. And then there's also a way to do them completely smooth. Ooh, I actually knew the recipe. Boom. Another good thing with these though is stairs. And I'd almost forgotten about this. This is a technique that I used a long time ago. For a ground, if you place them upside down, you get that cracked texture. So that means if we have that and the sand and the clay, where be the clay? Where be the clay? Where is the orange clay? Seriously, I'm out of the orange clay. Okay, never mind. We have we have a few different variations, is what I'm trying to say. We have this, which is gorgeous. This, and then the clay. So I think as far as the ground goes, we're fine. Like, we can go orange. We got some texture variations that we can use, which is fantastic. See, this is what happens when you play Minecraft too long and stare yourself blind as well. Like, I should have taken a break before I recorded the last segment. I could have done better of placing down all this sand, man. It took ages. Okay, now to my big scheme. Can you guess what it is that I have that we're going to start adding here on our hellish side? Is it netherrack? Come on now. I ain't a freaking idiot. I'm not going to use netherrack. Bone blocks, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, baby. Some of you will have guessed this. Some of you will have even suggested it. And my response to such a comment would be, ooh, we shall see. And then I've already done it. What about having... Oh, and I've never built this. But did you guys watch Minecraft? When the last season, when they did the horse track thing, Etho created like a what are these called? Like a rib cage thing. That's what we're gonna have. Not just rib cage things, but that's gonna work beautifully. And now we don't have to use quartz; we can use bone blocks. So just to get something simple, just to sketch something up that was in my mind. That's pretty ugly. If we take away you and maybe you, how are we sitting? Even worse. Okay. Okay. Alright. So it will take a little bit of practicing. But you see what I mean? That's just one thing that will add height. Like a big... Obviously, we'd have another one come over here. And then maybe another one then over here. I don't know if these need to be completely straight for this to make sense. I'm sure a lot of archaeologists... Rain, for example. Hi, Rain. If you watch my video. I'm sure a lot of people with knowledge will know how these needs to be placed. But I'm going to look at some pictures. I just want to get the color in. The thing with this color... Jeez, I keep speaking. The thing with this color, ladies and gentlemen, is that it breaks the sand perfectly. It sticks out. Gives us a different color. But the hue and saturation, the gamma, if you will, is accurate. So it works. That's the worst ribcage I've ever seen. It's ugly. But the color, focus on the color. Stop hating. Focus on the color. It's perfect. It's just brilliant. Oh, I did this as well. This is garbage. I tried to use the path block as a mixed here. But as I said, with all these things, now we can actually try because we got clay there, stairs and these. With all of these different variations, we don't need to change up the ground. And then we also have the coarse dirt that we spot in areas. And this will be more than enough. Oops. I don't want to place it like so. But like, no, maybe not there. We had 2 in a row. 1, 1. Aha. Now check this out. We do have more than enough variation. Look at that ground. Look at how interesting it looks. Yeah, baby. It's worn. It's not straight. It's not flat. Well, it is flat, but you know what I mean. I think that's gorgeous. What else can we do with the bone blocks? If we have rib cages and heights, could we add them like this? Would it make sense to have... Oh. Yeah. Small little obstacles, but also things that catches your eyes. Do one more. Oh, I love this. I have yet to find a use for these blocks that I like. But here, they just marry the sand. Oh, baby, that is gorgeous. Come on. Come on now. Could we do... I don't have a crafting bench here. I got a funny tweet about crafting benches. People are really saying that I craft way too many crafting benches, which is probably true. But it's such a cheap block, and when I don't have it and have wood in my inventory, I'd rather craft another one. It's not gonna be like I miss out on blocks, you know. But I got like a tweet saying that, oh my goodness, I was playing on my multiplayer server today and I started crafting benches like crazy wherever I went, and then I remembered that I've been watching too much Iscal 85. Come on now though, you can't watch too much Iscal 85, let's be honest. Yeah, we could do things like that to make it overgrown. And to add to this ground, I just realized we can have height differentiations because we do have stairs and we do have shrubs. Oh, I think we found it. I think we found it. Question is, do we keep the black blocks as well? Do we keep the coal? Maybe not. Maybe it's not needed. Maybe we do. Oh, that wall looks fantastic with the bone blocks there. This is gonna look like a dead hell zone from hell. Alright, been back and forth here for a little bit. Ooh, this was supposed to be down. Been back and forth here a little bit, trying to create some fossil-looking things. And I don't know. It's kind of weird. I was still sitting here thinking, what is this side exactly like? How do we tie this like almost dump-looking wall? Right, this is what you would find in a car heap. What is wrong with my headset now? Stop it, headset! Yeah, how do we tie this garbage wall with fossils and burnt out ground and magma blocks? It may be a little bit over the top, but I gotta say I do like the fossils. I do like the bone blocks. I got this one here, a diagonal kind of rib cage, made a bone that's basically like cracked off here. Just to mix it up a little bit. Over here, we got some kind of orc skull with flames inside. And people were suggesting when I said about the mine that I want to create, that I should use the wart block as kind of blood or flesh. I think that's pretty cool, you know. I kind of like that. I think that looks pretty cool. Although the shape of this, I rebuilt this maybe 5 times. It's not perfect, it's not good. But it's like maybe an ogre. I don't know. Then we got another rib cage over here, and the point of these are to find or to give a little bit of shelter. Now, as I've been doing this, I've also been considering it shouldn't be too much of a shelter here, because we kind of the game is chaotic enough as it is with the towers, with buying and purchasing. We don't want the field to be chaotic. Now, at the moment, it looks very, very like crude. But that's because we're going to raise a wall in the middle that's going to be that color. So as you're walking inside here, you're going to walk inside two of these walls. And I think that's going to look fantastic. On the other side, Ren will probably make it green. Yeah, but the reason it feels very chaotic at the moment, I think, is because you can see the green, you can see the yellow. The colors of the team will need to change. I'm definitely claiming red, Ren. Red for the hellish side. You can be green or something. So don't mind these original colors. They don't matter. We'll change that. But anyway, I hope you like this style. It's a little bit difficult for me. It's new style for me, but I like it. You know, it's something that grows on me. Yeah, look at that view there where you can't really see any other thing. It's pretty cool. I like it. And over there, yeah. We got to work out some lamps though, some lights. We got a few different options. Now is the question, do we include nether brick or not? Like, do we want this Bulgari color thing in our build? We could do lamps like that. I was thinking, I have a little bit of a plan. Let's try over here. Build a little bit of a bigger lamp that may not be... we go that. This may not be a lamp that we have everywhere, but a few of these. You remember what I said last episode? I want to play around with flames. What is a flame kingdom or flame side of a game without flames? Not a flame side! Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I was thinking we could place boop, 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 and boop. Now this is with vanilla textures. With my texture pack, this will look absolutely gorgeous. And I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too bad with vanilla texture pack. Honestly. Maybe we make one that is a little bit taller. Let's see, we place it over here. Maybe we do... Oh, yeah. Let's just do 2 here. Let's see what happens, eh? I do need to get some more of this nether brick, though, if we want to use it. It's one of them blocks that is very easy to farm. You just go to a nether, you tear down a full nether fortress, and you get tons of it. Or you smelt down the netherrack. But for some reason, I can't seem to collect it. Yeah. That will work. Ooh, there we go. Nighttime look as well. That ain't too bad. I like the fact that we get a flame. I think that may be a winner. What happens? I wanted to try without the nether brick if we can do something with maybe the sandstone. Check this out. Let's go over here. Let's do a 2 tall. I like that one better. Put that there, and then we go boom, 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 boom. It ain't bad. It is a little bit weird because the orange is also on the floor. But that ain't too bad either. I may like that better. Honestly. I wish there was like a stair that looked like this, though. That would be amazing. Okay, just for fun, let's try and turn my texture pack back on. You can find this texture pack on escal85.com on the forums. You can sign up there. Ooh, come on now. My nether brick is gorgeous. Yeah. Definitely better with my texture pack. The good thing, though, if we start using nether brick... So let's talk about this. If we start using nether brick, we can start adding other shapes of things. Maybe... Oh, I don't have any more nether brick. Fantastic! I did cook up some netherrack. Let's go and see if it's over here. If we use nether brick, we can maybe add or use that color for more things. Ooh. Oh, that ain't gonna be enough for anything. Okay. Stupid recipe. I don't like this. I think it's a little bit too expensive. But you'll have to imagine what I'm saying is we could use it for more things. Maybe not just lamps. Maybe we have another type of pillar. Maybe. I wish you could light this block on fire just like netherrack. It would make sense, but you can't. Well, you can, but it won't stay on. Anyway, I'll work around a little bit. I'll play around a little bit with the with lighting. We do need to have some more. I want to make sure that there are no mobs, or if any mobs, there's going to be a minor set of mob spawns available within this area. So for certain places, we need to trick the lighting a little bit and maybe grab some carpets and put torches underneath. The cool thing with that, ooh, actually, that's something that we can try. I think I've slayed a lot of sheep as I've been over here. Yeah, I'm jumping and pressing space. I'm sorry. A lot of people hate that. It's so fun, though. If you don't play Minecraft yourself, I understand that you don't like that. But if you play Minecraft, you possibly know why I do it. Do I have any ink here? I think... Yes, I do. Fantastic. Okay, so let's do some black wool. All right. And then let's get some of these on the bar. I really like that I used the black stained clay, by the way, spotted in here. I mean, it is a busy wall, but if you think of it like piled corpses, I think that's cool. I also added some magma blocks with the orange. It doesn't work to have in the back, but if I use it as a front block with the orange clay, like over here, for example, or orange sand, I mean, that can work. That's not bad. That ain't terrible. Then we place something above it so you can't step on it. Anyway. If we do this, will the particles come through? Or did they change that? That used to be a thing, Mojang. Oh, I swear we used that for the chop shop. Though. Whew. That's weird. That's bad. I wanted to use that. Maybe... Okay, hold on. Where's the crafting bench? There was a crafting bench here. Is there one? Nope. There ain't one in my inventory. We spoke about crafting benches earlier and how important they are, didn't we? Yeah. You see why now. Let's do some of these slabs. Maybe one more thing. These red sand, by the way, they are so freaking expensive. All my money that I have goes into making sand. Or all my money goes into red sand and then into sandstone. Okay, Now we started this project with having it being a lighting thing, but I want to just double check if we can do something like this to get some smoke particles through. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, so we can do things. We can do things like this. That will also add like a flame sound, which, you know, that's cool. That's really cool. Let's go try a big one here. Yeah. I like that. I'm definitely gonna spot these around as well. That won't give off any light though, I don't think, because the slab will block the light. But like a little smoke pit, I like it. Anyway, I shall play around a little bit with lighting. I think these may work. They are, you know, they're not super gorgeous, but they're not terrible. These are maybe better. I'll have to have a think about it. But another thing that we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to get into a little bit of technical stuff today. I'd like to make the shortcut, at least the redstone for it. So just to remind you, whenever we control this beacon, the neutral beacon, whenever we control the tower, whenever we control the blue side, we want a shortcut from our base, from our spawn spot over here, all the way underneath this yellow line, which is going to be the wall, and then plop up somewhere around maybe here. So that if you control it, you can shortcut yourself into the next tower, which is going to change the game. So in order to do that, I need to do a lot of digging. First of all, I want to make sure that this spawning area gets big enough. I may even decorate it a little bit. I may extend the wall. We'll see how much time I get to spend on this, but probably we're gonna have to fit 5 stores on each side. Let's just count it. Let's say we start over here. It's a good place. Boom, boom, and then they go boom, boom, boom. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew, so many holes here. 5 there, and then the border. Wow, look at me. Look at me. Yeah, baby. Okay, so I need to dig everything away. Actually, not too bad, but I need to take all of this garbage down. The test shops that I made. Which, yeah, they are functional, but I'll just rebuild them. You think I'm brand new? You think I can't rebuild without a schematic? Come on now. Come on, I know how to do these things. Yeah, I may work a little bit on putting up shops as well. I'm not sure. We'll see how far we get. But I do want to dig this out and kind of flatten the ground and just, you know, try and get this game to a point where it's as little chaotic as possible. Because at the moment, like, we have a lot of sketches, half-finished towers, and all that kind of stuff. So I do want to get some kind of clarity. Yeah, look at the ground here. I mean, come on, Iskal. What's that garbage? Yeah, let me get digging and we'll see how far we get here. Rendog came online on the server and said, "These Iskal, they look like letters. They're garbage. I hate them." I was like, what? So we may have to rethink this. He really hated this rib cage. He said the other ones were okay. Like, he didn't get overly excited or anything, which was a little bit sad. Iskal, are you still planning on building an elytra tower in white? That was my task early on the server. But then we got elytra launchers, and I didn't know. I didn't know we still needed towers. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that looks too bad. I did add a little bit of quartz. I listened to Rendog and I thought, well, let's try to even it out. So I grabbed some quartz here, and it works very well with some quartz shrubs and stuff. Anyway, Rendog be hating that. We'll see. We'll see what we do. I did finish up the wall all the way up. Don't know if I had that in the last segment. Don't think so. And look at this. It is clean. It's cleared. I mapped out where the shops are going to go. And just to give you a reminder, we're going to have 5 shops on either side on the top. They're going to be unlock shops, and then 5 shops on either side on the bottom. But I do want to do this shortcut thing here now. Boop. Ghosta Brock. Over here, I think if you control the neutral tower, we want to have a door. And I'm probably gonna make... How much space do we have at the top? Ooh, that's bad. Okay, we need more space. Let's maybe dig Yeah, let's dig down like this. I think should be enough to be able to cover this up. So the idea is when we control the neutral tower, this shortcut will be open, is the idea. And we're gonna go ahead and do one of them etho doors. We're not gonna use stone, but just for now. Just for now, and it's fine. Then we have to have the pistons over there. Oops. Boop. Like that. And over here. And then all we have to do here, this is actually pretty simple. We just have to run a redstone wire from the beacon or from the control point where, you know what, I should have used some other blocks for this example. That way I could have seen what happened. But yeah, over here, yeah, Iskal, you're all over the place. I know, I'm sorry. We'll have the tunnel right here, all right? And this door will be shut. Is there a ghost block inside where? Yeah, of course. There's a freaking ghost block here somewhere. There we go. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we'll run a tunnel. This tunnel will pull all the way underneath. Ooh. Ha! Creeper! Creeper be creeping. Is he gonna... No. You don't see me. We'll run a tunnel all the way underneath the main wall. I think I said that right. I don't have any torches. And all we have to do to make this work, it's pretty straightforward. We just need to run a wire from this beacon here. And I've actually made it so that blue owns it at the moment, just to try it out. This wire here is the winning condition wire, or keeping condition wire. This is what pushes the piston. And marks it as blue. If we grab this wire and hook this up to the door and invert it, we will be good. I do need to get some torches and run that wire though. So I'm basically just gonna run that. I'll do that off camera here so that we have some other time to do more fun things. Jeez, my voice. It's lost it. Alright, so I pulled the wire over here, and this is going to be super simple. We got the piston door right here. I'm just trying to get a little bit more space to wire this thing. We just need to connect the redstone wire to all of these pistons. We got 3 here, and 3 at the top. There will be a hole in the middle. It's one of them etho doors. It's the easiest piston door to make a 3x3, and I think it looks cool, you know. There ain't gonna be no ender pearls anyway in this, so you won't be able to ender pearl through this. So to wire this, we're just gonna go boop, 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 something like that. That should be fine. We need to invert the signal over here, so I'll do something like this, because when this signal is on, we want the door to open, aka we want the pistons to be unpowered, right? So if we do that, all right, and then actually we need to bring the signal up quite a bit, don't we, as well? Maybe I'll just wire this off camera so that we don't have to sit here. But just to, you know, just to give you the basic idea, if I bring the signal up, whoo, that got dark very quickly. If I bring the signal up here, maybe we'll place a block down. Jeez, Skal. If I bring the signal up here and then maybe go like this, and ooh, that's gonna be an issue, isn't it? No, actually, yeah. We place a block there, and then do this. That should now, if the team does not control the beacon, here's what will happen. Pistons will close. Boom. You see? That side is now closed. So I'll just wire this up to the rest, and there we have it. That should be our door. It should be as simple as that. And I can grab it from here. Ooh, this may be fancy wiring. It may end up looking good. For once. Whoops, I'm an idiot. I must have built maybe 50 of these doors over the lifespan of my Minecraft days. And I screwed up. Some of you may have been facepalming. Boop. Remove you. We obviously just need one piston at the bottom and one piston at the top. Yeah. It's been a while. Can I now repower you? Boop. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're just gonna have one piston at the bottom, and then 3 pistons at the side. We'll have 1 piston at the top as well. Just wanted to show you that because there may be some people saying, "What are you doing? Why are you facing pistons into each other, you idiot? Look at this here." Yeah, sorry guys, sorry. Sometimes, you know, sometimes brain does not compute. Oh, I just found a skeleton spawner. Whoo, that enchanted bow. I just found a skeleton spawner. This is underneath the game. This may be something that we want to make use of. Holy cow! These guys are geared up. Oh, and Cupfan just killed another dragon. Yeah, I think this is a skeleton. Woo! Oh. No ender pearls on the bar. Yeah, Cupfan's been grinding grinding dragons like a crazy guy. But this guy's maybe something we could use for the game. This is just where we are running the high. Ooh, this is just where we are running the tunnel. Jeez, I feel like I'm getting wrecked. We could potentially use this skeleton spawner as a... Escal getting ideas now. The road or the shortcut's over here, right? And here's one of the towers that it's the fireside tower. And where is the thing? Hold on. How did I lose it? It's over here, is it? We could potentially use one of these or this skeleton spawner as a secondary grind station. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if I want to do that, but we could. And by having it like that, the game mechanic would change a little bit. If you control the center, you have a private farming station where you can get bones. And maybe bones are worth less than rotten flesh, or maybe they're worth more. I ain't sure, but that's a really cool find. I want to see exactly where it is, though, in relation to the map and stuff. Alright, anyway, I'll check out that spawner some other time. I do want to finish this thing. So I've dug out the tunnel. There are tons of ghost blocks and stuff here. Boop! But I've dug out the shortcut tunnel. We have to make sure that this is actually a shortcut, though, which is a little bit hard. But where's the door about? It's over here. Okay, so the door is open right now. We'll of course design this and make it look like a proper cave. But you run over here, and then you come up here, and boom, you're on the enemy side, close to that tower. They will have the same on the other side, and these shortcuts will not collide or interfere with each other. Now, unfortunately, I have to do a little bit of terraforming here, because I do not want this step right there. Maybe do something like that will look okay. We have to make sure that this is a one-way exit. And to do that, I'm planning on using a translocator elevator here with just 1 piston. The other reason for that is that it's very quick. Like, I want the players to just do-do and get up. So I think I just want to use 1 as well. So let's see. We step on here, and then we are teleported up. Maybe we'll do a few of these here. I don't know, just to randomize where your output is for the enemy team. Maybe we'll have 3 of them. I don't know, but we'll make 1 here. So this is what will be visible from the other side, and I hope that Rendog, who's building this side, can cope with that and build some stones or rocks around it. But having this here and then covering this up means that the other team cannot enter the shortcut, obviously, which is what we want. Okay, so let me wire this up. Alright, so I got everything wired. At this stage, we're owning the beacon. So this door here is open. Yeah, these blocks here are the door. We got the shortcut going like a show. And then up here we have that the translocator elevator. Boop. Plops us up here. And we can ambush the enemy. We can go and slay them in their behindings. In their behindings? That's disgusting. One thing that I'm looking at, so if I do this now, I'm gonna, I think, is that enough to, no, that's not enough. Okay. I don't know how sensitive this thing is. We want the door to be, we don't want it to close immediately, which I think it will do now. As soon as we, yeah, there we go. Boom. Either, to fix that, we can either, I think, add ender pearls here. Let's just try this. If I add some ender pearls there, then now it will take a longer time to retake it completely. Yeah. I added 3 ender pearls. I gotta remember that. Either we do that, because now the door should be closed. Let's go and check that. Either we do that, or we'll have to come up with a lock, so that once a team takes it over, the other team cannot take it back. Yeah. Look at that. The door is now closed. Yeah, once a team takes it over, the other team cannot take it back for X minutes, for example. That should be fairly simple. Now, I say fairly simple. I'm gonna have Etho do that, but in my little redstone brain that ain't as gorgeous and complex, I'm just seeing that if we want to do that, we can add a hopper clock, an Etho hopper clock on this wire here. And once that is active, as long as that's active, that's going to freeze the input pressure plates from that side, and then we'll just reverse it on this side. That should be, I think I could even do that, but I'm not going to mess with his redstone here. But I think just adding 3 ender pearls makes it so that we can add some more, like we can add 10 more, and that makes it so that this wire is less sensitive to being taken, as long as the team then takes all of it. I'm rambling. Anyway. That's gonna do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you like the lanterns. I hope you like the bones, the rib cages. I think this place is coming along something good. We got a beacon here that we gotta move. We got this area that we gotta work out. I like the wall. Looks like stacked souls. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button down below. And I shall see you in the next episode.